the meeting was properly posted in compliance with the Oklahoma Open Meetings Act, 25 OS Sections 301 to 314, and the time is 6 o'clock. Item 2, roll call.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here. Item 3 is Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, Ms. Bella, you're up.
That way. Are you ready? Face the back. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey,
Good job.
Back there.
Oh, now you
Take your
can-
picture. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, it disappeared.
Yeah. Your cat girl right here. Want to introduce them for us?
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Okay, this is Carly. Carly is from the class. This is like, this is Cameron, and Cameron is from his class. This Howard's class. This is Haylin. Haylin, whose class are you from? This Brown class. And this is Lily, whose class are you from? This Escabel and this is Kenna. And whose class are you from? This Ringway. They are all first grade girls. And we are so proud that they got to share the questions with us. I don't know if you heard the giggles up here, but we heard.
Good job. Such a good job.
Thank you, girls. And thank you, parents, for bringing them.
Yes. No, she wanted to do the Oklahoma one.
You say bye, Dan?
I salute the pledge of the state of Oklahoma. I'll do it with her.
Item 4, recognitions.
Tonight we have Amy Clemens joining us from Grandparent. She's gonna be introducing our Chicken Express and Boys in a Butt. You just push it. Press that button, yeah, and the green light should come on.
You cannot need it.
Gotta love technology.
Always.
They did say.
There we go.
I
There
made
we
it bring
go.
around
Okay.
tonight.
Okay, there we go. Okay, our certified staff for
We try to
the
hide
Chicken
back here.
Express Employee of the Month is Miss Kemp. Miss Lindsay Kemp, come on up here. This is her first year. Last year she was a para for us, and this is her first year as a teacher, and she is doing an amazing job. I've spent time in her room. She has lived and worked in Chickasha for 18 years. She is married to Dustin, and their 10-year anniversary is next month. They have 3 amazing children. They own 2 companies, the Chickasha Shirt Company and Redline Media. They make custom shirts and uniforms for the athletic department and little leagues around town. Her 3 fun facts. Her favorite.
She was one. And her most difficult.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
And our support staff for the presentation is Ashley Kendra. The Kristen, this is her first year with us, but she has 4 years of previous experience. And she says that she is motivated by the mission to help disabled children find fulfillment in their education. She is a strong believer in the power of joy and positive thinking, and she is proud to contribute to cause through the ambiance work. She's originally from Texas, but married to Kelly, Texas, and she said that she has 2 sons at the time. They're acting in a little church, and she is going running and gardening. And Miss Harrison wanted to mention that she is so kind-hearted, she loves her.
Aww. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you all. Thank you, Chicken Express, for all you do for Chickasha schools.
Yes.
Congratulations, ladies. Item number 5 is public comment, and we do have one. Eric Anderson would like to speak to us about VFW scholarship programs. Welcome.
Pretty loud anyways. Name's Eric Anderson. I'm a service officer and trustee for VFW Code 11201 here in Chickasha. Last year, we kind of got revamped. Got younger members that are trying to carry forward and get reestablished in Chickasha. We just got our auxiliary started back up. So the only one I encourage you to have members veteran forward. We can use the help. I'm running out of my head cut off from a lot of stuff. I just got put in charge of this a couple weeks ago, so time is short. We have what's called a Patriot Game. It's a essay for grade school. And all this taken care of. These copies. The deadline is October 31st. Like I said, I'm definitely in charge of it. So I was scrambling. We also have a high school voice of democracy. Team for Patriot Care, my place for our veterans, and voice of democracy. Our support veterans. We also have Teacher of the Year award. So these all have post, district, state, and national prizes. Goes all the way up to national, because you can see up to $5,000 scholarship. And I believe teacher is $1,000 award for teacher year. Chickasha, my knowledge, has not participated in quite a while. I said we're trying to revamp. But I have the information here if anyone would like the copies of it. And I do highly encourage any student to enter and any teacher to be appointed. We also do have a couple other things coming up that I'm working on as well. Get all the fun stuff on. We have safety awards for fire and police, and first responders, and we also have Scout of the Year. Doesn't have to be Boy Scout or just Girl Scout, any Scout of the Year. That's coming up later this year. I get that information on the grade. Like I said, I just the big thing we're trying to push right now is time short. And any information, I have my contact information, I can call me anytime. I rarely sleep. And it's a really good thing for us. Better form work, get back in the community, is really good thing for Chickasha. And we really like to support schools and students and show that, you know, we better do care. We just have to get younger people in there and actually move. So, and I do that very slowly. So, any questions, sir? Let me know. And I have this picture here. You guys want me to copy of it?
Miss Ladyman will take that. And we appreciate you coming out and sharing with us.
Like this time of course, I'll kind of anytime phone.
Thank you very much.
Item number 6 is the superintendent's report.
Just writing all over. Report. I want to say thank you to Ms. Donnelly and our young ladies that let us in the flesh. That was great. That's the best part of the report. Congratulations to Lindsay and Ashley for being named Chicken Express Employees of the Month for Grand Elementary. So this is brand new information, but we're excited to announce that Chickasha Public Schools has just launched our new app for your smartphone. You can find it by going to the App Store or the Google Market and type in Chickasha Public Schools. On the app, you can find information like calendar, schools, menus, and much more. It's so new. We learned about it this morning in 2 meetings. It's out there. It's cool. It's neat.
So what do you search when you're looking for the app? Sorry.
Chickasha Public Schools.
Okay.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Dan Turner and the operations team for all their work on getting the activity center back up and running. We've had a little bit of a mishap over there over the past month, and I'm not going to go into a lot of the details. Let's just say electricity and fluids do not go together. There you go.
Right.
So they make a sparking combination, if you want to say it that. And finally, the district will be closed on Thursday and Friday of this week. I think there's a few people in this room that would say it was time for fall break. We'll be back up again this week. That's it.
Thank you so much. Item number 7. You got it. Staff reports. Looks like federal programs is on the list for tonight.
Norwood, you're up.
Dr. Norwood.
While I was sitting there waiting, I kind of got sick because I was like, okay, right when I'm supposed to be. So we have federal programs available to state agencies because of elementary and secondary education. In 2015, it was reauthorized by the Every Student Act. And we use those funds to improve the quality of education for students in elementary and secondary. So on the screen, you will see the types of federal programs that Chickasha Public Schools is budgeted for this school year. Title I, Part A, that's the largest fund that we have, and I guess the one that has the most flexible spending. And it's for, we run school-wide programs at all of our sites, and that's because at least 40% of the student population has a low income, has been identified as low income based on their community funds. As far as Title I, Part B, that's for neglected and delinquent. We do these funds for students that are identified as neglected. We have an agreement with Southwest Youth and Family Services, and so those funds are used for those students at that facility. Title II, Part A, supporting effective instruction. Those funds are primarily used to build the capacity of teachers and administrators in the district. Title III, Part A, English learners. We actually don't have enough students to have our own Title III funds that we're responsible for, so we're part of a consortium with Shawnee Public Schools, and we send our POs and everything to Shawnee for them to process for these funds. Title IV, Part B, Rural and Low-Income School Program. With the little more out there, so we use those funds. This year, we're using those funds, not that like for Title V, Part B. We'll be using those funds to pay help them to an additional community for cost. Then Title IX, Part A, McKinney and self-education for homeless children and youth, and that's what all of those things are geared for. So on the screen, you'll see the allocation that we have in each of those titles. Again, you'll see the Title I is the biggest. Then next is Title II. Title IX at the bottom is the third biggest. And Title IX is the most restricted that we have. We do have a population of students that are identified as homeless, but there are a lot of restrictions as far as how you can spend your money. So it's a fund that we have to take every time spending. And I'm looking forward to going to the National Homeless Conference at the end of the month. Hopefully I'll get a lot more ideas as the way to spend that money. The overview of expenditures, if you just look by title, I've listed line items that take up the majority of those funds. And so Title I, Part A, like I said, it's the most flexible spending fund, and a good deal of it is for salaries and benefits. And that's teachers, the pre-K teachers and assistants, that's a big chunk of that budget. They're paid out of that. We have subs that are paid out of Title I and tutors that are paid out of Title I. Then we have educational technology and digital resources, professional development related things come out of Title I. So this past summer, we spent almost 50 employees at the Chickasha Public Schools, the St. Charles, and the PLC. And between Title I and Title II are how we pay for the for that professional development. Instructional materials, family engagement, and home set aside come out of Title I. So going down to Title I, Part B, you see it being curriculum and instruction supplies for calculation and family services. Title II, Part A, professional development. Title III, that's educational software and instruction, including ELP. Title V, our school resource officer. And then Title IX, salaries and benefits, and that's for our administrative assistant, part of her main salary paid out of there. And then also the salary and benefits of students. We have a contract with DHS for school-based social workers. So that agreement that we have with them, that contract is starting out of Title IX. And then also professional development. So for myself and McKinney did so they said at the site, our professional development is paid out of Title IX. So as a three, due to COVID-19, we did receive a lot of funds, a lot of extra funds. And for this year, we do have over $3 million that we're budgeting for in effort. 20% of that had to go to our learning loss, and we've been consulting Kendra Shank to do better for teachers in the district. And I also am going to that, and that's just a lot of great knowledge that we're getting to say new and new teachers. Because it does benefit the old students as well, implement the foundation they need to really excel and create students. I think that's really great benefit to us all. Also, salary benefits, the retention stipend costs, the stipend acceptance in the benefit place here will be coming out of step 3 in the operation of building services. Technology and what we need upgrade and instructional is all that we put out of step 3.
And we have one more year.
This year and then next year. Okay. And so, like I said, I like to spend money, but I can't just spend it how I want to spend the process. That has to be followed, and so we do a comprehensive needs assessment just to figure out where our priority is going to be for how we budget the money. We get input from parents, students, and staff through surveys. We also do data analysis, achievement data, and other data. We have committee meetings, so we involve all stakeholders in the task how this money is spent. And then the goals and objectives that we identified, we put together in the comprehensive district achievement plan or CDAP. And we did that last year, and so we do it for the next 2 years. So for last year, next 2 years, but we do revise it as needed. But it's a pretty lengthy process. I would say a 3-year document. October count. That's something that we just completed on October 3rd, and I'm so glad. They are over. It's a teacher process. I know most class is almost completely over. We're kind of a review process until the 15th. But we collect an enrollment questionnaire form on every student in the district. And for us in fellow programs, there's a section A and a section B. If any student, if any parent marks anything in section B, then that student is identified as home or within system. And so we want those counts to be accurate because those counts impact grant funding. And we just were awarded a grant at the end of FY22. So for the next 3 years, year we kind of, we year we see what the feds are planning. So we'll take our, then home language survey. So a new student, our requirement is that new student complete the home language survey. So we use that because if any student mark, if any parent mark, anything other than English on one of the three language areas, then we have to do a cleaner and see if those students qualify to be on that. And again, we try to make sure all these things are accurate by October 1, October 3rd, October 1, so we want to make sure those counts are accurate and they can be credit for them. Like she. In site support, I want to definitely make sure that I identify people that help with federal programs in the building. At each site, we have a federal program teacher or somebody that doing some of the roles of federal programs. They make sure that the kids that need extra support in reading and math get support. They also monitor our EL students to make sure they get the support that they need. They handle the site plan, they run the site meetings, so they're a great asset to me. Then we got a Title I team in some of the buildings that also provide support to students that have difficulties in reading more math. At each site, our counselor serves as an assistant, so liaison for me, and they just make sure they help people enroll for making sure we have somebody that's identified the children, so they check in with them throughout the month, just to make sure they don't need something, make sure they're on track with the grades, that type of thing. And I do the federal program teachers and the kids, so liaison at least once a month, just to check in on how things are going at their site. But if they need to, they know they can take you, sorry, whatever. And then we have after school tutoring that's available to anybody that's identified as a student. So if we keep them on, we're able to do that. Teachers don't have that barrier.
Dr. Moore, how many students are taking advantage of the after-school tutoring?
Not enough.
My next question too, I had a question about that too. So when you say like Title I tutors, do they have to be like a Title I kid, like have to,
So
how does that work?
Our programs are school-wide.
Okay, so any kid can't, okay,
If they have the need.
right, right. But it's not financial need, it'd be like scholastic need, right? Okay,
So if you're telling me, put somebody that we're talking.
I see.
with 70,
So you give a basic assessment and then send letters to the kiddos who need to come to after-school tutoring and let those parents know. Okay.
Socioeconomic, whole school. and
Right,
age of
that-
circumstance,
yeah.
whole cycle.
but like McKinney-Vento stuff, is that more like child-specific stuff, kind of?
So from a kid, so you have to be identified as home.
Okay,
If you're not, you cannot, that's why it is more restricted, most restricted.
and that's why, I see, okay.
It's not something for the kid, it's so students.
You have to make sure that, okay. Interesting.
Well, there's a lot of, regulation and getting everything straight and everything you do, and a lot to keep that
I know.
going. Federal funds are allowed to do things that couldn't do otherwise, those ones that's pretty often. What's something besides all the regulatory and all that you're excited about?
Most excited about doing that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I just love being back in the one role and continuing to learn. I've learned so much more starting this year, that I can apply. You know, I know when I did last year. I think, Michelle Cavalier, she said, why she calling my name? But we had one of the federal programs in last, but she was like, look at you, when you first started, you didn't know what this was, and now we talk about it easily because you know. And so, you more comfortable in this role, I felt it, and I I am excited about the trips that are coming up.
Yeah.
Close relationships, get those that I'm dealing with, and just get more knowledge. I can bring it back. Share.
So I see the tutors are on the hiring list for tonight. We talked about that at our district meeting. So and the need that first 9 weeks is critical for tutoring. So we're gonna get in the habit of carrying over those monies and starting those tutors in August so that we don't have to wait 2 or 3 months into the school year to get them going.
Yep.
We still get her still, and that's not gonna happen.
Good.
On day one, those from the previous year that are already gonna be.
And it's probably better if they're in the habit of going when the school starts rather than like picking up and, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yep.
Way behind on.
yeah.
Sounds like you guys have it under control. I noticed on the financial statement or on the financials that we've only, what word am I looking for? 10% of our federal $1 of our Title $1. So I know that means that we're going to be gearing up and claiming more of that. With us rolling it into almost Christmas, we should be at that 50% mark. Yes. Yeah. So hopefully we will not lose our federal program monies at the November election. So, yes, it would be.
Thank you, ma'am. Great job. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We love our staff reports.
Yes, we do.
Item number 8, discussion and possible action regarding the 2023 election resolution for the Chickasha Board of Education seat number 3.
So this is a required action that we have to take as we get ready for an election for seat number 3, be for any seat as it comes up. This year it is for seat number 3. So this would put the primary election on Happy Valentine's Day, February 14th of 23, with a general election on April the 4th of 2023. And if you're wondering, seat number 3 is Zach McGill's seat.
I move that we accept the election resolution for the Chickasha Board of Education, seat number 3.
Second, Gertis.
Motion Cliff, second Gertis. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item number 9, discussion and possible action regarding board meeting dates for the year 2023.
So we have to file our board meeting dates for the upcoming year, and which runs January through December. So you'll notice here on this list of board meeting dates, it's typically always going to be that second Monday of the month, how with the exception of March. March will be on the
Spring
first
break.
Monday because of spring break.
Okay. Thought I
So
assumed.
other than that, there's no surprises or anything like that.
All right. I make a motion to approve board meeting dates for 2023.
Second, Clift.
Motion McGill, second Cliff. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 10, discussion of possible action regarding board policy BO, service animals, and it's an update.
So this is an update to this policy. Just a few clarifying comments about this, and they're in red, what you're looking at. This policy applies to those dogs who meet the requirements of being a service animal only. It does not apply to emotional support animals nor therapy animals who are not permitted on district property or in district facilities. So we have had some concerns from patrons at sporting events and other extracurricular activities about people bringing their pets to events and then not keeping them on a leash, not really taking care of them, and what would happen in the event if a
Someone
dog
got bit.
got bit, something like that. So we reached out to legal counsel. We said we need to kind of really take a look at this. And so basically with approval of this policy moving forward, the only animals that will be permitted on campuses for any event during the day or after school hours will be service animals only. Anybody else that cannot clearly denote or show us that they're a service animal will be asked to take their animal back. If you scroll on down here, you'll notice, to the extent possible and practicable, visitors are expected to comply. So you always have those people that come to an event that are from the visiting team or whatever. They're expected to comply with provisions of this policy at all times while on our property by attending a school event or activity with an animal. They're identifying it as a service animal and or bringing information that represents that is a service animal that meets the legal definition. And they assume all liability. The district will not assume any liability, and we do have the right to remove an animal at any time pursuant to this policy. There is one exception to a service animal provision, and that's for miniature horses. So just letting you know, that is the law. So we always talk about dogs. There is a special provision for miniature horses.
That they're
So,
service
yeah,
animals too,
can be.
and they can bring.
You gotta have all the stuff.
It's
Right.
actually
I
the service
just-
animal.
I
law.
just say
No, I
that
know, I
because
know.
every time we talk about this, somebody inadvertently says, now, wait a minute, there's.
What about my
Nope,
horse?
There
Yeah.
is, there is. So I'm openly, but however, there is not a provision for guinea pigs or anything else. That's not there. So they're not going to be allowed on campus here after this. So now, if you're wondering about a pet in a classroom, that is not a service animal. That's something totally different. That's a different policy that we have. It has to go through administrative approval, has to be approved by the principal, has to be approved by Dan. Anything like that to happen if they want to have a pet in the classroom. So, all right. So that is not related to this policy.
Okay, I make a motion to approve board policy BO, service animals as
Second
presented.
Clift.
Motion McGill, second Cliff. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 11, discussion and possible action regarding the contract with Kendra Shank.
So you heard Dr. Norwood talk about Kendra Shank and offering the letters training to us this year. Kendra really does that out of the kindness and the goodness of her heart. She does it free of charge. She cannot collect anything from that program, but yet there's more than letters that what we want to do with Ms. Shank. So we are contracting with her or requesting to contract with her for this year. We've set aside $22,500 out of the funds that Dr. Norwood was talking about. This will be a daily rate of $500 a day, but this is for professional instructional services to be provided to our teachers, primarily focusing on Bill Wallace, Grand, and Lincoln. And so if this contract's approved next Tuesday, for example, she will be at Bill Wallace all day, working with teachers on their plan periods. We really want to work on and focus on these instructional gaps that our kids have, and how our teachers can best work with them. Really utilizing the professional learning community process, knowing what those essential standards are, working to mastery, how we can prepare kids from pre-K to K to first and so forth and so on. She is just a wealth of information. I know every time she's here for letters training, it's just another aha moment after aha moment. And her dedication and commitment to our district is just exemplary. So this is all on top of letters training. This is not her. This has nothing to do with letters training. If you're wondering how many days for letters training, she's working with our district this year. I want to say it's 14, 13. I can't remember the number of days, but it's significant this year what she's doing. And then that's all for free. This is on top of that. So we're looking, hopefully we'll get somewhere between 30 and 40 days total with Ms. Shank, being in and out of our buildings and working with teachers and principals. She'll be at some principal meetings in the future, helping lead some PD. A lot of focus on reading and writing. We have heard it very clear from teachers and principals. We have got to focus on those two areas. I know Dr. A sitting back there in the back will tell us these kids have got to write. They've got to learn how to write. They've got to know how to read. And we've heard it loud and clear. So we give you this contract tonight.
We're very fortunate to have her in our community.
Yes.
Very fortunate. Yes, she just co-authored some new curriculum that's going out on the market for sale. So they've gone into the publishing side, and I think that's real exciting too. So
I move that we accept the contract with Kendra Shank. Approve the contract.
Second.
motion Cliff, second McGill. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Thank you for those efforts. Item 12, discussion and possible action regarding contract with Exterior Solutions Group LLC.
So we are excited to bring you the first contract of what should hopefully be many as we move forward from the safety and security bond that was passed back on August the 23rd. This one is a project that we are not using a contract, a construction management and all that for. We brought this in-house. So we held a sealed bid after we released a request for proposal. And we received 3 sealed bids. Those bids were opened on Thursday, October the 6th, which was last Thursday, in a meeting. And Exterior Solutions came in around 300. Yeah. $1,000 less than the other two bids. And by that work, they will be able to continue and go on to roof Lincoln, and that will be the first project we're looking at doing. And then Chickasha Middle School and Chickasha High School. So for a total of $4.722 million and $6, this comes out of the safety and security bond. And we're excited. This is we're doing well.
Yes, this will cover all of the roofs that weren't covered under the hail claim. So
Only-
basically with the hail claim and then this, we'll have all school sites across the district, of the 5 major sites, brand new roofs.
The one we're gonna work in is Southwest.
Okay.
And this has come in, we budgeted out the bond around 5.1 million. This comes in so much underneath,
Might be squeezing in.
we'll be able to get in
Yeah.
Southwest.
And this is the same contractor that won the bid on that the insurance has done most of the insurance work as well. So it's somebody that Dan's familiar with working with and been doing a good job. Okay. Anything else on it, Rick?
Nope, first of many to
Straightforward.
come to you, so
All right.
it's going.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract with Exterior Solutions Group LLC.
Motion McGill, second Cliff. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. And thankful for the citizens who passed the bond so that we can do this.
Community, good job. Good job, voters.
Item number 13, discussion and possible action regarding memorandum of understanding with Delta Community Action Foster Grandparent Program and Chickasha Public Schools.
She
And-
loves typing these items of consideration.
And we love foster grandparents.
Yeah.
The first thing I looked for was to see if we were gonna provide their lunch, and it's in here. That's a big deal. So.
Contract all the same.
And didn't it kind of stop because of COVID and then pick back up? And it's doing great now though? So it, yeah. So we didn't need a name. Good.
I always have a foster grandparent come to work. He wants me.
No.
They're on here this week.
Contact Delta Community Action Foster Grandparent Program.
I'm not sure it'll be the top of their needs, but
We approve the memorandum understanding with Delta Community Action Foster Grandparent Program and Chickasha Public Schools.
Second.
Motion Cliff, second McGill. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 14, discussion and possible action regarding memorandum of understanding between Chickasha United Teaching Association and Chickasha Public School Board.
So this came from me, we do not have any assistant coaches signed to robotics or archery, either one. And, we're wearing them both out. They do help, they need assistance and even just for safety measures. And so, we do have some staff internally that have expressed interest in being coaches for them. And so if you approve this tonight, you would agree to it, we'll keep these positions posted, so these gentlemen can have some get started with. And then we also put in here for the potential stipend to help out that person, because they do a lot of after school hours, they can go shopping, for families, if there's needs at Walmart, whatever to get clothes.
And there's a separate person at each building?
There's a separate.
And are they administrators, counselors, teachers? Okay. So archery, robotics, elementary, high school, and then the McKinney-Vento. Okay. And CUDA's good with it. Anybody want to make me a motion?
Yeah, make a motion to approve MOU between
Sorry.
Chickasha United Teaching Association, Chickasha Public Schools Board of Education.
Second Clift.
Motion McGill, second Cliff. We've had lots of discussion. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 15, discussion and possible action regarding budget revision to include final expenses, fund balances, and revenue. And I did my best to read and comprehend this, and it's interesting. So I'm really excited that you're gonna break it all down for us.
So this is just gonna be a standard process. Do an initial interview. I'll come back in October, I'll have final expenses, final revenue to come out to. We'll have our allocations for 2023 or the next year, and so this is something that will be followed. On this budget, if you look at this compared to the June budget, you'll notice our fund balance is quite a bit higher.
Yes.
But really the reason is that's not quite true, because what we did was we posted POs and bills. So we had all our HVAC, we had some of our textbooks that didn't come, some of the video reality stuff, and we closed those and reopened. So it's not really added money that we have, it's just that we transferred it from here and we can get everything done to the next.
Okay.
The other thing, I did up our gross production estimated revenue, and that's because we're already over 2 million. Gross production. I mean, it is really becoming, so even if we went back to normal, I still think we would get.
Last year closed at 4.6.
Yeah, last year it was. So I'm still being conservative for
Right.
that same program, but.
I like that.
3.5, I felt like was really too low. Expenses, I don't know if you read through the, budget summary this month, but our electric, gas.
It's
those
crazy.
Utilities are just crazy.
They are crazy.
Our payroll is also higher this year. That's because our enrollment stuff. So we have more teachers, more staff, so we're using for that. So.
The electric bills were crazy.
Yeah.
We might have to think about actually telling people to turn lights out.
That was a conversation this morning, so you can turn the lights out in the back part of the room.
The electric bills were crazy.
The other thing that kind of changed from
Not at all.
June to October was our building fund, and it actually went in. Because we had some expenses at the camp that we had to do, so that one's always gonna be a stone. Don't get very much money in our building fund.
It's really hard to build it up.
Yeah.
That go into that, so, that's another one with the high expenses, we might have to do some, the expenses that we would have in the building fund back. But overall, those are the main changes that we have.
We're really grateful that you
Yes.
watched all this.
I know.
For us.
Uh,
A lot of us, yeah.
I move that we approve the budget revision as presented.
Second Curtis.
Motion Cliff, second Gertis. Any more discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 16. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for the detail. I like it.
Discussion and possible action regarding new extra duty expectations for site technology mentor.
Alright.
That's Joe. Okay.
Just clean up, for us to have a formal explanation for our site technology mentor do, we've had these in place for several years now. This is simply just a teacher we identify at every site that is an extension of the district technology team. It's just not possible for two people in the district to get around to every site in a timely manner. So this is again simply just a description, a formal description describing what the type site technology mentor is on a yearly basis.
And we got, all right.
We have a job description that we already.
We have a stipend for that already.
Stipend.
Yeah. We've been doing those for a couple of years, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the new extra duty expectations for site technology mentor. Good job, Joe. That was well under two.
Did Mona buy you lunch from the last presentations? Was it Jerry Don? Wrong person.
Kind
Jerry
of feel
Don?
like Joe was bullied, and this is anti-bully month, and so
Jerry Don, did you buy him lunch?
Yeah.
I kind of think that came from, the gallery sitting over here,
Yeah.
peanut gallery.
The peanut
Second
gallery.
Clift.
Motion McGill, second Clift. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 17, consent agenda. Of which we will approve all unless someone pulls something. Finance report.
It's a good thing we did the LEDs.
Yes.
I mean, that really,
Exactly what we said this morning.
That'd be some, that's good points.
I have a question about change order. On the first one. The change order was like 3 times what we first put on. What was that about?
Installments that we use one with, just the services, but it's a big couple of years, and so we really just replace items, and we just need to get that.
So this is some new equipment to go with the service agreement.
High school doors, like between the old gym, cafeteria, restroom academy, and the cafeteria, we've added, instruments there, panels where students get plugged in, between classes, passing period.
Okay.
Way to add another one at middle school, in Greenway, so we added some new equipment at the high school.
That makes
Thank
sense.
you.
Have we heard on our federal grant? Did we get it? I haven't heard anything. Okay. Looks like we have lots of travel coming up. So I think we're getting the word out there to get those in.
Yes. We are getting the word out.
So, and I'm excited about FFA getting to go for their national recognition of, so
accepted or outstanding program, right? That seems like a big deal.
it is a good deal. And, we had a great week in Tulsa. So they're back and everybody's tired and glad to be back and going right into Kansas City next week. She did. Anybody else? Questions? Looks like we had a lot of surplus.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really interesting how Bill Wallace did their surplus reports. It looked like maybe out of the same thing that we use books in versus having to type them up. I'm sure that we'll eventually get all the librarians trained into that program.
Getting there. We're just, all I'm gonna say from this table is we're getting there.
And I couldn't wait to see what the administration surplus was. I was like, what is that gonna be?
Probably down in Dan's office.
What is the scan snap?
Scanner.
A scanner? It was 2 whole scanners.
So if you've been missing the documents from our office that had the lines down them,
Uh-huh.
that was, from Michelle's desk.
Good job, Rochelle. No. Well, I
Uh,
figured with the new mold issues here that
Yeah,
when we clicked on that one, it would be a
No, we have not
long
had any
list.
mold
Yeah.
issues here. We have been working on improving the air quality.
Okay.
I like it.
And,
right.
and it is well improved.
It
Yeah.
has.
It is well improved.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
second Clift.
Motion McGill, second Cliff. Any further discussion?
We'll chatter more. We just want to make sure.
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. We jump down to item 18. Discussion and possible action regarding proposed executive session to discuss employment, hiring, or resignations of individual salary public officers or employees listed on Exhibit A, Executive Session Authority, Oklahoma State Title 25-307B1.
I move that we convene into executive session.
Second Curtis.
Motion Cliff, second Gertis. Roll call.
Yes.
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 Yes. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you all. Have a great